Hi everybody, welcome to John Creator. Today I am going to guide you how to model a Varisu title. It's a Tamil movie title. So let's go to the font section. It's the 101 sorry 1001 fonts.com. In this I am going to select a poster and I am going to search Varisu. Here I am going to select this font to create the title. For that I am going to click download and it's downloaded. I am going to open in the download location. So once it's get opened, I'm going to save it in another location where it's required, which will be easy for me to access. So I go to the pictures. Oh, pictures, too many is there. Okay, just paste it in my document. Okay, after it's pasted, I'm going to extract that file. Okay, it has been pasted and I'm going to extract this. Yeah, it's taking a little bit of time today. Okay, I'm extracted. Here you can able to see the font which is required for us. I'm going to add this in Blender now. Press Shift A and create a text and go to the top view, go to edit mode, select everything, type Varisu, and I'm going to select the font and go to the font properties. Here I am going to open the font what is required for me. I am going to the pictures location. Sorry, my document I was pasted it. Here is the font. I am going to select and it has been changed. You can able to see it's the texture which is required. It has been came. Now I am going to increase the size of the texture. And here texture space, let it be the same. Geometry, let it be the same. Here we can give the character space also. And here I am going to increase the size a little bit more. I make it 5. Oh, it's too big. I make it 2. I go to edit mode and we can able to see Varisu. Okay, it's creating one more font also which is below that. Yeah, here is the one more option which is there. Okay, not a problem. This font looks nice compared to other thing. So I make it font size to make it 4. And I am going to give the space in between the text Varisu, and using this I am going to convert as mesh. I am going to give the thickness for this and everything I am going to do further. Rotate it in 90 axis or X 90, and I am going to enable the screencasting so it will be easier for you. I hope so. And after this, go to this settings symbol, object symbol, and create a solidify. Even thickness, I'm going to give it more thickness here. I'm going to give it as 5 centimeter. No, make it 10. Yeah, this looks good, but I'm going to give a little bit more here. Okay, I'm going to give it 13. Okay, this looks good, the font size. I'm going to select and convert as to mesh and go to edit mode, Press 1 on the period key to for the front view. Yeah, it's taking a little bit time to make it convert to text because it has a very font size. Okay, now I'm going to wireframe using the shift Z. I'm going to select everything. I'm going to for the circle select, and I'm going to select everything. What are the things is not required, I'm going to remove. Select this one and X to delete the vertices. So now you can able to see our title has came very nice. This one we are going to give the coloring and the output for the same. Press Shift A and create a plane. Rotate it in X axis 90 and S to scale. G Z to move. Scale it in X axis. GX to move. And scale it in Z axis. And GZ to move top out. So this way we have ready the plane. Select this font, go to front view, top view, and GY to move towards the thing. Press period key to zoom in. GY to move in this like this time. Okay. Here we are going to give the coloring for this. I am already having a tool called Blender library. You can able to see. You can search it in Blender 3D Blender Kit online asset library. You can go and you can select that, so it will be available. In case you face any issue in this with your latest version, let me know in the comment section. So now here I am going to select, go to the shading tool and go to the shading editor, and I am going to click new. Press Shift A and search for the image texture. I am already downloaded the image texture of the files which is required for me, and I go for the latest modification. Fine, I am going to select to the base color for this same, okay, which has came perfectly. I select this and GX and move to here, or we can move GZ and GX to move GZ. You can move like this to the top of that thing. Once we colored it, which will looks very nice. Now go to this font tool and start searching for the material steel, and I press enter. Okay, yeah. Here we are having this steel. With this will look nice, I hope so. I just put it here in this particular font. Oops, I am selected the wrong one. I go back to the again my material. Select this one and change the material to material. No repeat. So here you can able to see repeat. It's a extended. You can keep and right click and U unwrap it. Now we can go do one thing. Go to the UV editing. You can able to see what we have done. So we can go to the material preview here and scale it up and G to move, scale it up and mirror in X axis. camera in X. Okay, now it has been came. Here we can able to see some points is not came correct. So I do one thing, select everything, scale it down up to here, and GX. I go to the top view, make it control space to make it big screen, and I just do it exactly the same where the film is there. Okay, everything came perfect. I go to the shading tool and reduce the roughness to a little bit, look at darker. Fine, now we are have the thing. So now here we are going to give this one more realistic, so I am going to do with some more settings here. Yes, to white move a little bit out of. Okay, now this Varisu, this thing I am going to select the steel one, so which looks nice. I go to tab Control 8 U2 unwrap and select in the Control Shift N for the recalculation. Right click, shade smooth. So this is the shade smooth which comes. Go to the normals, select the auto smooth. So now it looks the font correct way. So here what we are going to do is, here is the material what they have given. Here I am going to add one more shader, emission shader here. Press Shift A and search for the mix shader RGB. So same noise texture I am going to take it here. I go for a space and I will add it, it will be easier for us. Okay, here I am going to select this color and press Shift A and search for the emission, and I am going to add it here. This emission I am going to give it slight red. So I go back, control space, and let me see adjusting this so here you can able to see the dots it's getting arrived. This one I am going to scale it to 1 and I am going to increase and see. Okay, we know. Okay, as per our effect it came here. Here you can able to see that A has came half and B has came half. Okay, this is the thing exactly we was looking out. Can able to see which is getting one side the color, so I'm going to give only the half of, and I'm going to increase the strength to 5. Okay, it's too high. I make it 3 and make it slightly more orange red, and I make it a little bit darker. Okay, now we can able to see this has the font which is has different shining and the color, and I'm going to make it this as in the camera angle. I'm going to view and going to take one snapshot for this, how we can update in YouTube for further things, who is the fans for Thalapathy actually. Right, let's go for the camera angle. Press Shift A and create a camera, and press Ctrl Alt 0 to make it in this way. Press N on the keyboard and go to the view and lock the camera view to change the camera angles, and go to the material preview I just go back with this camera preview in this. So after doing this, I press F12 for rendering. Let's see how it looks. So here we can able to see the Varisu, the title, which looks very nice, but we have to add some lightings for this to make it a little bit brighter. I press escape key and press shift A and create a light section, point light, and I go to the rendering view. I press G to move. So I keep one light there. Okay, even this also is not sufficient for further thing. Okay, now you can select this light, or better way we can okay, this is the better for quick rendering, is the this is the best way. So I'm going to enable here. Okay, I'm searching for the reflection shader. Okay, fine. I hope it's default, it's enabled in this. We put, sorry, actually I need to select view. In this I am selected everything what are the requirement is required for me. So here for the light I am going to increase the light density 2000. Okay, fine. So the better way is that we can create one as I said, it's area light. You can able to see the area light, and I'm going to the light tool and I'm going to give 500 watts and rotate it angle like this, and G to move, and I'm going to increase the size of this, and I'm going to give make it as 800 watts, so which looks good. I go to the front view and G to move it, rotate it in Z axis like this way, shift D and X to move, rotate it in Z axis like this way, and I press G to move, select this and G to move, and press shift D to duplicate and rotate it in Z axis, and rotate it in X axis. Okay, so I press Ctrl Alt 0 and go to the N and go to the view button and camera view. I'm going to set this app like this. Varisu. The title. I'm just trying to cover the both of the faces, which will cover nice here. Press F12 for the rendering view. Yeah, looks good. And it will be more looks good in cycles generally. I just go to this thing and I just show it in cycles. I press F12 and you can see the rendering, how the clarity and how the quality is when we do it in cycles. Okay, thank you friends. So once this is finalized, I'm going to upload the same picture in the thumbnail. I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Thank you friends. Let me see it in next video. Until then, bye bye.